morning. It's Saturday morning. And we have snow all over the place. Again. But we got a big day planned. We want to go do a lot of sightseeing and just see a bunch of stuff. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, we're ready.
I was born ready.
Alright. He's born ready and we're ready. Okay, gotta make a pit stop before we head to the mountains with our dirty windshield. We're stopping to get a coffee and a hot chocolate. It's still snowing. A little. We'll see what the mountains are doing. the hotel and we are all so tired. This trip has been pretty crazy because we've been so busy and riding around everywhere. And of course, we're on a different time zone. We're 2 hours. Yeah, we're 2 hours behind the East Coast. So I am kind of tired because right now it is 3:30 here, but it's 5:30 back home. And I just feel so tired. And I don't want to keep saying I'm so tired. But we're tired. But Randy and Rebecca went to go get us some dinner because we're just going to stay in this evening. We had a full day riding up in the mountains today. We wanted to go to Winter Park, but the roads were kind of too snow-packed and we didn't want to take any chances of getting stuck up there. So we turned around and we drove through Central City and Black Hawk and just looked at the pretty scenery. And we stopped in Black Hawk and had lunch at one of the casinos and walked around a little bit, and then we came back here, and now they're going to get dinner, and so we're just going to hang out here for the evening and rest, because tomorrow I think we're going to ride out to where we used to live in Sterling and go see some friends out there. I'm not sure yet. I have to call them tonight and make sure everything's still good for tomorrow. And then I have another friend that lives in Castle Rock, and I'm going to go probably see her tomorrow also. Well, today was a fun day. It was kind of an interesting day, and I think I got a speeding ticket. I'm not sure. One of those roads coming out of Black Hawk going towards Golden, they have these little signs, you know, like speed limit signs, and one of them was flashing and told me I was going over the speed limit, and it had this dollar sign on it. And so Randy thinks I got a ticket. I think I was going like, I think it was like 10 over, but I was coming downhill. That's my excuse. You know, we're coming out of this high elevation. I'm going downhill, so that's my excuse. I'm not a speeder. Sometimes, okay, sometimes, but I'm not usually a speeder, and I don't purposely speed. And so my excuse is we were coming down a hill and I was going a little too fast, but once I saw the sign flashing, I slowed down immediately. So there's that. All right. I'm going to close out this video so we can just hang out here for the evening and probably just eat our dinner and go to bed. And I'm sure we're all going to be asleep by 6, 7 o'clock tonight. But we've been waking up about 4 every morning anyway, you know, because of our time difference. Yeah, we will see you in another video. And just everybody have a great day. Bye.